Hey y'all, this is Rose with Zephaniah's a Reply under the covering of Bent Isn't Broken. And we hope everything is well with each of you today. We hope God has been good, life has been good, health, strength, children, house, roof, car, flat stomachs, everything that you desire. We thank you so very much for finding time to spend with us. We appreciate you guys. I appreciate all your little words and encouragements, your texts, private messages, all of that. I am so very grateful that you guys are interested in what's put inside of me to bring. This is what happened today. I had picked out something for you all, you guys, and I prayed about it and had everything written down, and all I was ready. And a couple hours ago, the person called me. What I do is I usually tell the person in advance, well, I'm choosing you, and we're going to use you for a topic. Told the person that a couple of days ago, and they said, okay, great. Thank you so very much. Okay. So they called a couple of hours ago, and they says, well, someone may find out I wrote it, so let's just not do me. Let's just not. I'm so very sorry, but I just don't want to cause any waves. I don't want to do anything. And it was a good one, y'all. So maybe later they'll change their mind and we'll come back at that one. So by that time, I'm sort of like in a panic because when I set my mind on a course, I leave it there because I prayed about it, I thought about it, I even Google stuff. Look, I just do whatever I need to do to make sure that they're taken care of and I'm coming correct. Okay. So they said don't. So then I'm thinking, oh goodness. Wednesdays and Sundays is the day that I do this now. And just, I really don't have time to go find something else, pray about it, make sure it's right. Because I stay set. And, I stay set. That's just it. So I was sitting there and I said, oh my goodness, what am I going to say? What will I do? Because I do not want already something to go wrong with this, which I already know that there's life, there's people, there's envy, jealousy, backbiting. There is just unnecessity to come along with doing stuff like this. And the enemy, the spirit, the we're not fighting against flesh and blood sometimes, and sometimes we are. So I'm like, well, what am I gonna do? So I sat when I sat in my car. Like I told you, I sit in my car. Things happen for me when I sit in that car. I sit in the car and I sat down. So okay, well, got to do something cause these people waiting for me. So what am I gonna do? Cause see, in my heart and in my mind, y'all waiting for me. I'm supposed to do this, and I have certain ones that I guarantee you that are waiting because they say they've been getting encouragement. Things have been happening for them. I may not have 1,000,000, 2,000,000, 5,000,000 likes yet, or subscribers yet, but they're on their way because God is good and people like what they like. And just like Fago sodas, people gonna buy, look at, touch, taste, and figure out what they like. And I'm grateful for that. So I sit in my car and all of a sudden I just heard, you love Psalms 23. So I'm like, yeah, I do. I love that. I love that because you can break it apart and just do all types of things with it. So I said, okay. So I went and I got old trusty, old faithful because it never let me down. It has never been. So since I could not do the person, it dawned on me that shouldn't stop you from doing. Because I live by that I work for him. And a workman is worthy of his hire, and he's not going to leave you out there high and dry. He's going to give you something. And if anything has ever happened in your life and you a real person and you're not full of ego and pride and shame and all them other things that'll block you, stop you, and shut you down, then you always got something to be grateful for. He's always done something for you. The 20 years ago, 19 years ago, October cancer delivery. Is it good? It's good. It's because it's what God did for me. But it is not the last thing that he did for me. So therefore, now we are going to talk about what he did for me. And we're going to go in through Psalms, and we're going to have something else to go with it. Because I always believe in having something new. God do new things every day. Every day he do new things for us. So y'all walk with me in this, please. It starts with the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. I wanted so much today to just say, well, okay, then I'll wait another day or I'll do it. But the Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. I shall not want to not do what my charge is. And today I did not really want to do what my charge was because I had said, well, okay, they don't want to do it. And I started finding excuses and reasons why. That's not what's really happening. That's not what's supposed to be happening to an individual like me. I wrote in several books. I'm supposed to have words. I'm supposed to know what I'm supposed to be doing, when I'm supposed to be doing it. And it's supposed to freely. But I set my heart on something and I did not have that. So that's where that want comes in. We get stuck there sometimes in that want, that this is what I want, this is the way I want to do it. And so I don't have room, or I can't muster myself up into doing something else. But we can muster ourselves up into doing it. It says, because he maketh me to lie down in green pastures, and he leadeth me beside the still water. Well, if he maketh you, that means he told you to get somewhere in it. He maketh me. And he leadeth me beside the still waters, which is he regulates my mind to the place where one monkey don't stop no show. One thing is not going to hinder me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing. How I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, you're still supposed to do this, regardless, because you don't work for them. You use their words to come forth and bring out my words, what I have to say to go along with it. But you are not stifled by someone else's saying, no, we're not going to do that today. I wish you would flip on me, the author and the finisher of everything, because your vocals, I gave them to you. Your words, I gave them to you. Your phone, your eyesight, your ability, your willingness, I gave you that. Nothing else is supposed to be stifling and hindering the progress of what you're supposed to be doing. Because when you ask me to do something for you, I do it. So when I tell you, I'm going to need you to do this on this day and that day, and I'm going to need you to do it, and no weapon formed against you going to prosper, and nothing that comes up, because things arise. Things arise, and it is what it is, but you still are who you are, and you must do what I said do. So this is what I got sitting in that car. That's what you're supposed to do. So, and it says, he restoreth my soul. Do y'all know how easy and quickly it is for our souls to be flipped just that quick? I got, oh goodness, what am I going to do now? But he restores it. He restores it. I just want to put that out there. And say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. He prepares a table before me. Now, I'm fixing to leave that over there because here we come. God is a good God all the time. And for all you out there in social media land, I need for you to know that there's a million stumbling blocks that may come your way. But they're not supposed to shut down nothing unless it's something that God won't shut down. Your hopes and your dreams, they can't have them. I know a lady that's been married to somebody for a long time. He walked in the door and he told me, I'm going to need me a divorce. And she wouldn't come out the closet for about 3 weeks. She sat in the closet. She came out just to go walk to the bathroom, which is right next to the closet in her bedroom, where she stayed locked in there for a few weeks. Now, I respect the shock of that. But she was not a Rudy Poo. She's a businesswoman, and she loves God, and she do what she's supposed to do. So people can take you and grip you and assume that they're the author and the finisher of your soul, your faith, your life, your everything. I beg to differ. Now, you can get a few minutes, because I'm a human being. You can have a few minutes, but that's about all you going to give them is just a few minutes. Because you need to get up. because you got things that you need to do for the Lord, for yourself, for people out there waiting for you. As I said earlier, I may not have 2 and 3 and 4 million subscribers and likes, but that don't mean I'm not going to have them, because somebody need to hear what I say and the way I say it and who I bring it from. So I'm saying today to you all, I got a little perturbed, because I'm like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do? We're going to get that way. Things are going to happen. We're going to be a little perturbed, a little sad. We're going to be a little out of reach. And I told this very woman I just mentioned that, you're going to have to come on up out that closet, because you got clients waiting on you, sweetheart. You got things to do. It's people, souls that have been placed in your hands. Their mindsets have been placed in your hand. They still waiting on you. You got to be like, okay, I've been married to dude a long time, and this thing hurts, and the feeling is bad, and all of that. But I have to get up a little bit, because I got some things to do. We got to know that we got things to do. No one should be the captain of the ship that God built, unless he put you there. And he put you there to do what he need to do, but you're not supposed to chart the course. You're supposed to follow the course of the captain, which is God himself. And Holy Spirit gives us unction. Those are it. Then someone says to me, I remember doing the time when I was going through a holistic class when I had cancer. Someone says that their husband says he couldn't stay married. After about 40 years, he couldn't stay married because he couldn't work with the fact that she was not going to have breast. Never, ever do y'all hear me out there let somebody have that much power and control over the final analysis. No, sir. No, sir. So, and I don't know what this is for, who it's for, but I do know that today I got a little rocky because I didn't have what I thought I should have had. It wasn't coming the way I thought I had set it up to come, and there I go, oh, goodness gracious, what am I do now? No, sir, that what I'm going to do now is what I did for a few minutes. I went and sat in the car, and I told Mr. all about it. I said, well, what we going to do now? What we going to bring to him now? Because this is the day. Tomorrow is not the day. We told them people today. So, he gave me what I needed to give. So my word right now is action. So, okay, Sheila left. Harry left. So what us going to do now? And see, don't he give you something? Go inside that strength that he put inside of you. Be encouraged. Do right by yourself. Go and ask him, what are we going to do now? How are we going to do this now? What's happening? Man, we got to do the switcheroo, because everybody that came to the game decided they didn't want to stay. Some people got to go in the dugout. They if they turn it up. It's time for somebody to get out on the field and play. It's time for somebody to do what they need to do. And things are going to come. Things are going to mess with us. Things are going to get on our nerves. People are going to get on our nerves. Everything is not going to go as we plan. We write it down like we're an architect. We're an engineer, and we got all the little right grooves in the right place, and the right little spots in the right place, and the electricity going to this place, and the boards going to here, and the cornerstone going to there. We got all this together. But we are not the authors or the finishers of other people's decision. We are the authors and finishers of ours. So at that moment, we became a little bent. But at this moment, we realize we're not broken. We're still able to proceed and do the things that we're supposed to do. So I guess I'm here just to say that today, because I refuse not to come on here and give y'all something, because somebody was waiting. And whoever you are, God bless you and thank you. And remember, we're bent. We're not broken. We're overcomers. We're finishers. We cross the finish line. We don't cross it when the other people cross. If that was not our turn is our turn. Sometimes the turn that you get be the most mightiest turn of them all. Always remember that. Always keep in mind that little crook in the road, or that little stumbling, or all the other stuff that comes, or the people that don't approve of it. I ain't watching her. I'm not watching him. I'm not going away. He got a show. I'm not going. Oh, they doing a gospel explosion, but that choir is there, and I'm not going. Oh, okay then. Well, they over there in the park, and they doing this, and they say, I'm not going. Okay. But that should not stop y'all from doing what y'all need to do. Let's not get it twisted. They're not the author or the finisher. There's just something that came along inside of it. They will not hinder and stop and cause you to sit down and not move. We are movers. We are shakers. We're created in an image and in a likeness of something that's absolutely unmatchable and untouchable. And yes, we'll stumble a little bit. It's okay. We'll get shook up. We'll shed a few tears. We'll do all those little things. But we must keep moving. So my thing to you guys out there, keep moving. Keep moving. You'll be surprised at the things that I've had to keep moving from. But yet I stand, yet I rise, yet I keep going on. So today, he told me to do that. So there I go. We went into Psalms 23. I could get way deeper than that because he gave me some stuff about that long time ago that set the captives free. It set my soul free. Yes, it did. But right now, I just want to share that with you, that he prepared the place and he bring us where we need to be brought. And even though we walking through something that seems like, oh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh, you coming out. Oh, you got it. Be strong. Get it. And run with it. And y'all be blessed. And I'm out of here. But y'all know I'll be back.